Oh, I know her. We used to go to school together. I just shared a post on another platform, but I wanted to talk about this because just because you went to school with someone doesn't mean you know who they are now. It could be in a good or a bad way. I think it's important to remember that as a child, you are the product of your environment, okay? I was not the product of the best situation growing up, and it caused me to be very mean, and the behaviors that came from me were not very kind, okay? I have worked my ass off to be accountable and to continue to grow as an adult. Some days I win, some days I lose. But I am always putting forth the effort to try to be better. Look at situations, understand what I could do differently for future situations, right? I never want to point the finger unless it's at myself because I control what I do and I want to make sure that I can make different situations. What other people do has nothing to do with me. Now, there's two sides of the coin. I work my ass off to be a better human being now than I was, but that's not to say that people started out good and aren't going through their own journey now. Things to keep in mind when you say, oh, I know her, I used to go to school with her. Because the reality is, you don't know anything about me. I am a whole different person as a mother, as a business owner, as a wife. I am a whole different person. So for you to sit there and judge is your own issue because I'm putting in the work every single day when I wake up to be a better human being. And if you're judging, that says more about you than it does about me. Now, there's also the side of if someone mistreats you, you have the right to walk away and not forgive. And that's your choice to make. I just lost a friend of 5 years a couple months ago because I saw some behaviors that I didn't love and I decided to withdraw. And within a week of the situation happening, I was kind of forced to give a response that I wasn't willing to give, and there was a huge blow up with it. And the reality of the situation is she made mistakes on her side and I made mistakes on mine. And I can't control what she does or what she wants to do or what she wants to tell other people about. But I can control my narrative and what I did in the situation and how I would fix situations moving forward. I did not like the reality of the situation, the way I was portrayed, the way I was talked about, the way I was spoken to. I don't have to put up with those things and I don't have to give forgiveness. It's time to move on. There will never be a friendship there because I'm not willing to forgive what happened, but that's not to say that the things that I did aren't unforgivable on her side. All of this to say, every single day is comprised of decisions we make. And just because we make a decision doesn't mean that the correction falls on us. It means that it may fall on someone else. But again, just because you used to know someone doesn't mean that you know them now. And maybe if you got to know them now, you would have different judgment. I'll see you guys in the next one, guys.